Hey everyone, I'm going to guess pretty safely that very few of you are going to see this live, which is fine. But what I'm going to say to you is, so I'm John McAlpine. I'm CEO of Resource Bank, or Resource Bank Group, an investment group that I run, obviously, and I'm just heading out today doing a few things. We've started into 2019, getting everything underway again. We've had that little bit of a break away, the holiday over the last few weeks, the Christmas season. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I'm really hopeful that many of you, obviously interested in business and investment, whatever, can follow along, and we're going to have some big announcements coming very soon. We did a lot over the back half of the year, so there's some portfolio company announcements, all this sort of thing. So if you're entrepreneurial, own your own business or whatever, we're probably definitely something that you should follow. And also from the investment side of things. Now right now I'm heading out to do to look at some properties, and one in particular for a client who I can barely call a client, because in this sort of relationship that we form, I mean, to say he was a friend and a mate would be an understatement. So what ends up happening is sort of helping out with the business and so forth to such a point that they've grown, and now we're looking to expand into their first lease arrangement and so forth. So what I want to be able to get across to you is some of the ins and outs of what we do and how we do it, and how we get such good returns out of private equity investments. And I'm hopeful that you can sort of benefit from that. Even if you're not doing it with us or through us, you'll see how to do some of those things, and that should be a benefit in and of itself. And more to the point, I'm hopeful that some of you will see what we do from the investment point of view and join us. In the last, I'm about to send out a statement to our current investors, and they've gotten I think it's a 70% return. These are not, while that may sound abnormal and ludicrous to the most of you from the point of view of if you're looking at banks and stock markets and things like that, in private equity that is certainly achievable, and we're looking to do more of that. So I'm arriving now, and I'm going to leave you to it, but I'm actually really looking forward to do more of these and making myself as a CEO far more available to you, so that you can begin to understand A, what goes on, B, get a greater knowledge of the investment in the private equity space if you're not already familiar, and those of you who are familiar, obviously I should be another resource for you to draw upon. So I'm really looking forward to meeting with you all, whether it's online like this or in person. So I think there's going to be a lot that comes out of this year. I'm hopeful that your association with us, whether it's through the online relationship or something more direct, will be beneficial, and we're going to have lots of education and seminars and whatever coming through the year. That's not our business, but the one thing about Resource Bank Group is we like to educate people, and hopefully through that education form greater bonds with people and so forth. So it really is a people business, even though we talk about business and numbers and finance and all that sort of thing. At the end of the day, business is a people relationship thing. I don't care what anyone says, you've got to understand the business and you've got to understand the people in it. So I'm really looking forward to it. I've said that so many times because I am looking forward to it. It really is a genuine interest of mine, and to relate to you guys of what we're doing. So I'm hopeful that you will follow along, share this. I really do get a big kick out of the interactions that we have, whether it's through commenting or sharing and whatnot. It doesn't matter how big the world is, it's still very small. So I get lots of messages from people overseas as well. So I really enjoy that. and I'm hoping to speak to you again very, very soon.